Hey guys, Sophia here with turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com, and I'm back with another video. Today we're talking about the 2022 IFBB Pro League Nevada State Pro Bikini results with an amazing top 5. I can't get over some of the shapes of these athletes. It's so impressive. And I've got a few more recaps still coming your way from the weekend. It was a busy weekend. Now, in terms of Olympia, this is considered a Tier 4 contest. So the winner qualifies for Olympia, 2nd through 5th receive the points there at the bottom, and then at the end of the qualification period, which is actually starting to come close, the top 3 all get to go to Olympia. So looking at the top 5, oh man. In first place, Ashley. 2nd, Victoria. 3rd, Kalin. 4th, Alice. And 5th, Alexandria. So good. Okay, so here's Alexandria in 5th in her classic black bikini. She looks so good. It's so elegant. It's so different. And it's so her. I love it. I love her dark hair. I think she just looks beautiful. Her skin tone looks gorgeous. I love her tan. I think her conditioning is lovely. You're seeing such a nice amount of abs and a great detail in her oblique. Beautiful line down her quad with that little bit extra detail here in her hip. Her glutes have a gorgeous shape. Her delts have a gorgeous shape. Like, she just looks really fantastic. There were 2 things I thought of, though, as just a suggestion. Number 1, I would definitely do a red lip. Wouldn't that look striking with all the dark? Oh, okay. And number 2, when I first looked at the picture, I really noticed her upper body. And it's not because she's disproportionate or anything like that. She's got a beautiful balance between lower and upper. But I think having her feet so close just makes my eye really stay down kind of in the middle. And if her foot was a little bit further out, I think I would have a bit more of that flowy curve where it's like delts, back, tiny waist, and then right back out again to the legs. Right now, I'm really kind of seeing a lot of straightness up and down. So those are my only 2 suggestions. It's a tiny little tweak I think would be amazing. But overall, I love seeing her in the top 5. I think she looks gorgeous. All right, Alice in 4th place. Wow. Oh my gosh. So first of all, her posing is amazing. What an arch to her back. Her hourglass is crazy. And see what I mean about when there's a little bit more space between the feet, when you just really, it makes your eye start down low, come out, and then back in, and then back out. I think just, wow, what a shape she's created. She looks really incredible. Her waist is so small. Her lats and delts are very large, extremely beautiful, particularly from behind, I think you'll notice. And then she's got a really fantastic glute, and it's again, great proportion, her upper and lower body. But you stick in that tiny waist in the middle and just her crazy curve. She is sensational. I think she's got nice conditioning. You really notice this deep groove in her hip, great abs. Overall, I'm so impressed. I think she looks amazing. Now, perhaps when you see the lineup of everybody side by side, you might maybe the curve is a bit extreme and she could probably, be a little bit less exaggerated, but clearly it's working for her. It's just quite different than the other girls. You'll see in a second. And comment below if you disagree with me. But overall, I just think she looks really amazing. And I love this crazy shape. It's just insane. Okay, next is Kalin in 3rd place. So definitely a little bit more of that easygoing, not quite so crazy of a shape, but still absolutely gorgeous physique. She's got a really nice glute, super round, great. I love how curvy it is here where it comes into the hamstring. Beautiful small waist, nice gentle curve coming up to her beautiful arms. She's just got a very pleasant overall shape. Beautiful small waist with nice conditioning, so you're seeing a great oblique, a little bit of six-pack shining through. She's got that nice line coming down, and I really like how much curve she has to her quad sweep, particularly on this back leg. So I think she has a really gorgeous shape. Beautiful arms. I wouldn't mind if the conditioning could show off a little bit more detail in the shape of the delts, and maybe she could exaggerate that curve a tiny bit more just to look a little bit more extreme, and perhaps a little lighter on this foot, like just come up even higher on the heel. I think that would be very beautiful. But I love her red lip. I love the red suit. I think her hair is so blonde and striking, and she did an amazing job. Okay, Victoria in second. We've seen her now multiple times in the top 5, and she is just incredible. I really like seeing how different she looks. Like when I compare her to, for example, the Fit Parade, because that's a really similar angle, I think she just looks insane. Her abs and her obliques look amazing. So well defined. Her waist looks tiny. Her delts look incredible. Like, look at how beautiful the size, the roundness. Compare that here. She's really done a fantastic job. I think she's created a gorgeous hourglass shape, really impressive quads. I love that she's got a little bit more hardness. There's a lot of detail coming through with her conditioning. You got even that tiny bit of a teardrop coming through. I think it looks really good. And she's posing really nicely. It's really showing the curve of her back, that great size in the top and side of her glute. Just beautiful. I think she's really nailing it. I like the hair with the center part and the really sleek and straight. I think she looks gorgeous. There's really, what more can I say? It's a really, really impressive look from Victoria. And now Ashley, once again in first place. She is so amazing. Wow. Now, when I look at her side by side, as always, I'm sure I say this every time, she's so consistently good. The abs are always so defined. You've got that gorgeous line in her hip. Her posing looks beautiful. But what I can't get over, and I will repeat it over and over again, is how amazing her upper body is looking. I know she's the queen of glutes, but I think her delts are just amazing. And when I go back and just look straight up, look at how much beautiful change she's made. You see more outline, you see more curve. Even the back arm, I think, has a little bit more shape coming through. I don't know. I just think she's really nailing it. She's clearly working hard, even despite all of these shows back to back, and her upper body is really changing. And I think she looks amazing. And if we zoom in a little bit, she's got the most beautiful suit with that little bit of purple shining through on the edges. I love the curly hair. It adds a softness. She can come across as very hard. Those abs are so firm. She's so muscular and athletic. I like the softness with the hair. I love the color of her lips, and her eye makeup is very dramatic. She really is gorgeous, and she knows exactly what to do to make herself look amazing. I love how also she has the leg out just a little bit, so you really have a nice balance between her upper and her lower body. You notice how small her waist is. She's such a pro. She's amazing. All right, so here's everybody side by side. Honestly, the first person I noticed, though, is Alice. Her shape is insane. That tiny waist, that super hourglass shape is just wild. I also really love her conditioning and how deep that groove is in her hip. I think Alexandria, I think her arms look beautiful. Again, I love that dark black suit. She's got a really nice shape to her glute. Kalin has a fantastic shape to her glute as well. I particularly like Victoria's glute because of how much size she has here at the top. It's a really, really nice round shape and beautiful balance with her upper body. And then Ashley just nailing it with the abs, the fantastic shape, nice balance between those beautiful glutes. I love also how much hamstring you see. She's got great curves and just that nice conditioning to really outline the quads. So this was a super impressive top 5. And from behind, oh my gosh, everybody looks amazing. I think Ashley in particular has a really nice curve to the quads, both on the inside and the outside. So that really creates a nice balance with her glutes just because of how much curve you're seeing right down from her ankles. Really small waist on everybody, really. Beautiful delts here on Ashley, beautiful delts on Alexandria, I think, and then really muscular delts on Alice. Perhaps a little too much, like that's pretty detailed here. Maybe if she just had the hair a little thicker just to cover up a little bit of that definition that she has. I think the shape of her hair is fantastic. Same with Ashley's. But you can see Ashley has a bit more density to her hair and it's just covering up some of that leanness in her back. Overall, I think everybody looked amazing. I like that everybody's hair is short enough that we see the top of their suits. It's just fantastic. Kalin, I think, could have had a little bit more of her tie-ins showing. I think she's got a beautiful roundness. Alexandria, I think, has some fantastic quads as well. Gosh, Victoria, the hamstrings are so visible. Just maybe a little bit more curve would have been nice, particularly here on the inside of her legs. And Alice, I think, looks super impressive. A really nice amount of curve to the top of her glutes, some good angles on the sides. This is incredible. Wow. Okay, in terms of Olympia, Ashley was already qualified, Victoria was already qualified, Kalin has 3, Alice has 2, and Alexandria has 1. All right, so I've got more recaps coming your way, both from last weekend and then more coming up this weekend. So exciting. Make sure you subscribe. You don't want to miss those recaps. Give me a like if you like this video. Comment below on what you thought of another win for Ashley, and come and find me. I'm at turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com and of course on Instagram at turquoisetoffee.